Well, this, without question, is one of the most anticipated fixtures in Turkish football. It involves the country's oldest club, based in a city that its residents say is older than time itself. That city, of course, is Istanbul, and we're talking about Besiktas. Their opponents on this occasion, none other than Fenerbahce, another one of the so-called Big Three, and one of the country's most successful clubs. Hello and welcome to all of you who have joined us as we bear witness to the addition of a new page in this rivalry, a century or so in the making. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Another derby game between two of the Istanbul giants, and Jim Beglin is alongside to cast his eye across it.
Well, Peter, first thing I have to comment on is that this atmosphere is surreal. I thought I played in some big noise derbies, but the noise and the colour around this stadium is unique to these fixtures. A bit of a culture shock, I have to say, but I'm loving every minute of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. And that's been won straight back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Fenerbahce clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
It's Son Heung-min! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
We're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Ronaldinho. Loose pass, and they could be in. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Deco. keeper's got good distance on that. That's a shade optimistic. Looking for options for movement. Gets a good foot in there. He's looking to set free a runner. Gently done. Almost half an hour in now.
Besiktas are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
Hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a nice ball, nice interception, well timed.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pass somewhat off target. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted. That is good alertness. No way through there. And here's Son Heung-min. Forwards and with intent. Ronaldinho. And here's Son Heung-min. Deco! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all. Fenerbahce are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Looking for the runner. And it's Owen. Messi. Rijkaard. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Aim forwards. Messi fiddles it through. Owen, and he's away. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Besiktas have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And this could be the final action of the first half. Wan-Bissaka getting this one clear. Son Heung-min. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we're already back underway here.
Besiktas don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Oh, this is a great... He's had it! And it's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Besiktas grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Big chance, must be! Plenty to aim at here. Schmeichel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ronaldinho. That's headed upfield. And here's Ronaldinho. And the ball's a good one here. Real chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! And they've got their lead back. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Fenerbahce take the lead. He's had it taken off him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Owen. Pullet. Baresi deals with that comfortably. And that interception was most necessary. Gets his pass away. Interesting ball. That's been cut out, well played. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Number 9, Owen.
Fenerbahce merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Alex Gerrard. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Owen. And it's played forward.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Leicester does really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Forward it goes. He's in, surely! Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Desperate defending required here.
Striker.
lifted upfield.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Has a goal! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well,
and that's that. Besiktas can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rodrigue.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who can make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Wilson. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And they're quick to get it back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Palmer. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Van Bouten.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some...
Chance! Goal! Besiktas! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Mudryk. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. And it's played forward. Oh, good ball! And the shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Besiktas get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Wilson. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Mudryk's cross. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that interception was most necessary. Mancini. Rice. Palmer. And Wilson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That is a great pick out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Besiktas looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Trippier. Oh, good read. Trippier, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Messi has found the net here, of course. Oh, great play! He's got the shot away! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
A case now of complete control. Shot at goal! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and
the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. if they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Besiktas dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. Already up and running for the second half. He's got away. Some resolute defending there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Besiktas look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And it's Trippier. Wilson. Wilson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodrigue. And he's managed to get free. Fernandez. And here's hits one! Well, he caught that cure, but no end product.
Cristiano Ronaldo controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal. Ronaldinho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Back into the middle. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Owen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Could be danger here. Oh, that's a key interception. Rice. Wilson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. Nesta does well to stand firm and defend it. It's a good spell of possession, this. This one has a goal! Messi. Wilson. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Ronaldinho. Fernandez. Palmer. Passing nice and neat. Rodrigue. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Owen, face to face with the keeper. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wilson. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rice. Wilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has been cut short. Hernandez. Fernandez. Spread it left. Forwards and with intent. He can get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nicely weighted ball. Fernandez. And that's that. Besiktas can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to... Can he put it away? And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's gone forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see. And that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, that's well spotted. Interesting ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Haaland. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Birmingham with the corner, there first. Maradona plays it short. And here's Maradona. Real chance! It's come back out! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Costa Curta. Mbappe. Besiktas still without a single shot on target. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Aimed in towards the centre.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. De Bruyne clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Dixon aims beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah carries the ball down, hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Totti.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's De Bruyne. It's bounced back off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Oh, good read. Works it forward. Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's an excellent interception. They would have been quick to recover this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Owen. Over to the left. Now it's Totti. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. quite squeeze that one through. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Dixon moved on forwards. And it's Salah. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely intercepted. Forwards and with intent. And here's Mohamed Salah.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, important interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. And we are up to the break.
Besiktas ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. The second half gets underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Now it's Owen. There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Besiktas, after 47 minutes, is number 20, Lionel Messi.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Into the channel. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maradona, played out to the right. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Look at this. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Out of play for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Yet another to add to football's endless list of good... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he get it through? Totti. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has two. Besiktas grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. Besiktas presented with a golden opportunity here. Julio Cesar will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary. Maradona, Mohamed Salah, it's Maradona! And another really well taken goal. Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Played into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bellingham. That's headed upfield. Great hit! Really well taken goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
15.
So, is this the start of a comeback?
Number 10. Seydor.
Vinicius Junior.
Number 18. Romario.
Bellingham.
Substitution in progress.
That is some save from good fall Kobe. No mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or
And the shot! Just a quarter of an hour to play. Romario. Now there's a save!
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, he's given it away. Davids. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Throw in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior's cross. And the keeper beats it away. He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Saka. And that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they reach?
Chance! And that's been won straight back. Got a shot away! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Besiktas.
All hands on deck for this one.
Daniel Van Buiten. Number 20, Messi. Coming on the field, number 2, number 17, Vieira.
Besiktas can counter promptly here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Forward it goes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Looking for the run. Seedorf. Romario. Bellingham. Shifted upfield. Fiddles it through. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, well timed. That is good alertness. Nesta. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that is... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Red is the colour, the only colour. Great lead! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So, a breakthrough already. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a throw-in. Struck first time. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mohamed Salah! And he's there to get it away. Has a shot! And that's a throw-in. Dixon.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Yeah, that's top. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Chance here. Now the finish. Goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Besiktas grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bellingham. Oh, can he finish? There it is! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Messi. lovely bit of skill. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And he was alert to it. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Mohamed Salah. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. Maradona! Owen, chance here to counter. It's a sweet ball, that. Dixon. Oh, good read. And it's Totti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Nistelrooy. Can he get it through? And here's the chance to counter. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. He's found the way through. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. And that's been intercepted. Hit into the middle. He's cut it out. Ronaldinho. Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party up to meet it. And again. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Owen. Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldinho. Owen. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mbappe.
And that's the second half started. Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Now Costa Curta. Messi. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Maradona. Looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. And it's Maradona. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saka. Now Costa Curta. Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Messi goes short, goes searching with that cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Maradona. It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
72,306.
Always onto this.
Ronaldinho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pass somewhat off target. Petit. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Van Nistelrooy! Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Saka. It's Bellingham. Looking for options for... And Van Nistelrooy! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Nistelrooy has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14. Coming on the field.
He's being shifted off it.
Number 18.
And it's Stoichkov.
Number 13. Jorginho. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United finding their passes. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Maradona. Played towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary. Maradona. He's going for goal! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Maradona. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Jorginho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto'o. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Ter Stegen punts it upfield. Eto'o. Messi. Good spot, he's seen the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now, the ball's gone astray. There's the hit! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
Besiktas go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Besiktas can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. He's had a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Haaland. Haaland! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! They have stolen level at the last! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure.